Okay, so I've got to join this like Jacob elordi conversation for a minute because y'all have clearly not been outside, and like we're gonna make this twofold for a second. Well, it might be actually threefold. So let's start the conversation here. There is a guy who made a video that was like, Zendaya is mid. Okay. And some people on the internet, like this woman Melody, she got mad at that. She was like, I can't believe that. She's so beautiful. Here's the thing that I think some of y'all don't, that you guys miss. Some people have natural beauty. Jacob Elordi in this situation is a person who has like a lot of natural beauty. Then we have something else with like Zendaya. I'm not saying Zendaya is ugly. I don't think that. But Zendaya has this thing like if you look all over like beauty, the whole point of it is like it's something that is like not like non-traditional. I don't want to say that. It's like not the standard. It isn't a thing you see commonly all the time. It's like something out of the ordinary. Like that's what makes it peculiar. That's what makes it stunning. Um now hmm, yeah, that no, transit right. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Sorry. One of my coworkers is like from the country, and so I taught him how to ride the bus, which is actually just so funny. I didn't really teach him. I mean, he's gonna learn. But like it's anyway. Um, so like we have normalized the Gen Z ugliness and weirdness kind of to this extent that's strange, and I feel like more people are like calling out the strangeness. Um, so like we can unpack like a lot of people think that like Sweeney is like really pretty. Sydney Sweeney, she's like a traditional like I wouldn't say like she's not gorgeous to me, but I do see it like she's pretty, like she has boobs, she has like a very feminine body type. Lots of men like that. There's nothing wrong with her. Like she's pretty. But Zendaya, on the other hand, y'all do realize, first of all, she is extremely tall and she has no like feminine body type at all. She's like just flat as a board, like a supermodel. Um, but maybe not like a Victoria's Secret supermodel because Victoria's Secret supermodels have like boobs. They can. That's why they wear lingerie. Zendaya doesn't even have that. So she kind of looks like a preteen. She's like preteen pretty, and they keep dressing her up in all these gowns and shit to try to make, I guess, all men feel like she's like the epitome of woman. But the problem with this is you have real men in society who like interact with, see real women, and then also you just have like even a Kylie Jenner's body type right now, a Kim Kardashian, Beyonce. Okay, you have Jennifer Lopez, even if you want to talk about like thinner body types, you actually have like Penelope Cruz, right? That was the guy who made the video that was talking about like Zendaya is mid and somebody who's like drop dead gorgeous is Penelope Cruz. I would have to agree. Or like in my case, I would say like Aaliyah Kibiti. Like even if you're gonna go for like the thinner esque, it's just like she's like so. There's just so many. This is another reason I don't like it when people push Zendaya into the black category because she just doesn't really I'm not seeing it. Like I think she looks so. It's like people trying to call Zendaya like Latina or something. Like she doesn't really look Latina. She also doesn't really look black. She's like something else. And if you want to go for something else, I'm not. I'm not against you being like, that's my type. But it's just it's weird when you start to classify like apples and oranges and then be like, oh yeah, because like you can like apples and oranges. You can also be like, I'm pro apple, anti orange, like whatever your thing is. But like to call an apple an orange is like not a thing. Also, to call like a watermelon, a kiwi is like not the thing. So there's all these like really strange things that are happening. But let's go back to Jacob Elordi for a second. Now, what is the Jacob Elordi of it all? Is you guys have gotten accustomed to like looking at all like Euphoria was like really popular with the teens and the like coming of age people. So y'all have normalized like that weird grunge looking chick, like, right? And like that is like the new standard of like beautiful, I suppose, to some people. Being like a crackhead is like hip. So whatever, like I'll take it. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna take it, but like y'all have. And so then when you get people who are like traditionally pretty, me, or like Jacob Elordi, Taylor Swift, okay, you'll have like, who are the other ones who are like who's even out right now? Who's like Justine Sky? I want to choose somebody for even Selena Gomez, good example. People who are like just traditionally like good looking in their categories, right? Like these people have always existed, and that's a part of why I continue to say, everyone, like you watching my video, go live in the real world where you just have like a regular job, because you need to like standardize like good looking people from all races who are doing shit in the real world that isn't just being an actor or an actress or a model, because not all beautiful people do that. And y'all have like literally done something very strange where you've just can't continue to put ugly people on screens, on TV shows, like the Quinta Brunson of it all, right? Like, not to be like super shady, but like Quinta Brunson is just not a very attractive woman. She's not ugly, but like she's no supermodel, and it isn't because she's short. And or even the weird part about this is like I love to include Issa Rae because she's just like an anomaly in all the ways. Like she's like way prettier than like the average black girl, but she's also way smarter and way more talented. Like Issa Rae is the type of person I aim to live in society with, because she's like prettier, smarter, all of like she is bad. She is like a Jacob Elordi. Like Issa Rae and Jacob Elordi should make some content together. Um or like Natalie Portman. Like Natalie Portman, y'all know like she went to like Harvard. Or Yara Shahidi. Right? These are really good examples of people who are like way smarter than you, and they're way more beautiful than you, and there's not like just a few of them in the world. I keep talking about a Gattacan society because I feel like so few of you guys actually have seen this. Like, have you walked around the Facebook campus? If you haven't, maybe you should, to go like see who your managers look like. Like I didn't have any ugly managers when I was working at Microsoft. Like everybody was attractive. I'm not even sure if I was recruited to my team simply because I was pretty. Like I don't know. I feel like maybe half the teams that I've gotten on, I probably got on because I was smart and really pretty. So I could just go in rooms and people would just be like, yeah, she probably belongs here, even if she just like takes notes or something. She'll probably do well here. Now, another problem with that is when you have pretty privilege, but you're also getting shit because you earned it. So, like, you earned your spot and you have your pretty privilege. Now you have, like, the double stacks, especially you have, like, triple stacks if you have all of that and you're a girl. If you're black, though, it kind of makes it really difficult because, like, you do get shit. You'll get a lot of shit. Like, I'll start to tell more of my, like, tech hacking stories of how, like, a lot of the shit you see the girls they're talking about now with all the TikToks and all the other bullshit that they're doing. Unfortunately, like I did it first, and I had to do it on a Finstagram way because I'm black. So you don't want to like boast that you like already have the shit. I can't be like, yes, my family already owns the property. We already have the money. Like, yes, I already worked your internships. I just deleted my entire LinkedIn because there's no purpose. Like, you actually know who I am. Like, you know what I mean? So you already know. Anyway, not the point. Um, like normalize Jacob Elordi and his level of attractiveness, and like realize like you have to put him in the same spaces as like the Rosalias and the other people who are like not as attractive, the Zendayas. Okay, the I do know that Jacob Elordi used to date Zendaya, but I'm sorry, like I think that like in their respective categories they're different, because Jacob Elordi is more attractive than the other white guys, whereas like you're not like putting Zendaya up against like the prettiest black girls and then everybody's like, yes. I'm not seeing that. Maybe if in your, everybody has their own opinion, but I'm sorry. It's like, for me, it isn't giving. And that's just because I'm not anti black. So, and I'm like pro pretty. So, yeah. Like, I would actually take a Tyla over a Zendaya, personally. I think that Tyla is prettier. Um, that wasn't the point. Normalize attractive people doing things in the world, including obviously being actors and actresses, because that's like a traditional like thing for attractive people to do. So I don't know, y'all are weird.